Hello, hello, hello. I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 21 of our City Skylines Vanilla Let's Play series. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually quite good, thanks. Now, if you can remember from the last episode, we unlocked the airports or airplanes, and we also installed the airports DLC, which we released last week. So yeah, I think it's time that we make this a bit more profitable. As you can remember from last episode, we didn't make a lot of cash, and that's because this ended up losing us a lot of money. As you can see there, we are making about 20,000 a week again, but we are losing about 18,000 through the airport. So that's not great. It would be great if we can get this making a bit of cash. So with that in mind, let's work on this. How we do that, if you go into this, you have the Airline Headquarters building. This will be the way for us to make a bit of cash. So let's add that in, because this brings in customize your airline's visual appearance and ticket prices for additional income from tourism. So we're going to get a bit of tourism, so I'm going to add in the aviation museum as well. You know what, let's add that in about there. And garbage disposal is getting a bit of an issue here. So let's go into this tab and let's try and do something about that, shall we? You can't really place in an incineration and all that because it has a huge area of effect, and we don't really want our citizens to see and experience all of that. So let's maybe place in this. It's a bit less polluting, and we can try and hide it with trees a bit more, especially on the roadside. So let's get this in, a bit of water there, and as you can remember, we have that waste processing unit on this side of town, so it might be a bit of an issue to get there, but we have this highway going along here, and later on, as I said, we are going to extend this all the way. Not really extend the highway, actually we can, but connect it up to there as soon as we unlock the last tile. But I think for now that's fine. So let's go into our airline tab. We are going to call this Kennel Airlines. Painted dogs or wild dogs don't live in kennels, but hey, that's fine. So let's take that one, and let's get ourselves let's go with black. Projected ticket income. Let's take that down to modifier of -20, I believe. And it's Kennel Air. Great. Okay, so now attractiveness is down by 20, so we have attractiveness score of 1000, and that's fine. We can actually take it down a bit more, but I think it's fine. We are at the max level for this. So now we can have a couple of tourists using this. Let's just make sure that there's no... Yeah, that's great. Quite a lot of people using the metro station, which I like. I really like. And the buses as well. I hope they are using... I don't know what they are doing, but probably walking up there to the bus terminal. Will we be able to add in a pedestrian pathway? Probably not. Would have been great if we can add one, if it can clip from there and then you can just add one in there, but it's a bit finicky. And it's unmodded game, so we can expect that to be a bit of an issue. But that would have been great, eh? If you can get this to basically connect up to there without giving us issues in the base game. That would have helped quite a lot. But what I maybe can do just maybe we can help them by adding in a pedestrian pathway up to... No, we can't. So for now, let's just do that. Because they are really okay with walking around there, but in real life people will walk through there and not think twice about it. So let's help them by adding in that pathway there. Okay, so now hopefully we will be making a bit of cash. As you can see, we are making a bit of cash because here we have a couple of our own airline airplanes. Woohoo! Okay, you have to turn around. So we are making a bit of cash. Hopefully we can make a bit more so we can offset those expenses. But I think for now, for a first airport, this is quite okay. Couple of passengers outgoing, but hey, we are at 40% capacity, which isn't great, but that will increase with time. So let's take a peek at our traffic. As I said, it's getting a bit busy on over here, which is expected, but not great. So we might have to change that up, but for now, that's fine. This roundabout is really busy and vehicles are starting to stop on it, so that's not great. This interchange is still fine. This is busy, but traffic's flowing mostly. So everything's going along, which is great. So for the next unlock, we need 60,000 residents. We're at 49. So it might be of some worth to add in more residential area, eh? Now, as I said, I want to create a campus area in here. And not just for campus buildings, but also for the general populace. Adding a bit of residential in here as well. So let's go ahead and do the district for this. And I'm just going to paint the entire thing in for now. We can make this a bit neater later on, but for now that's fine. Now let's get a bit of a road network in here. Let's get the guidelines up. I'm not going to get an avenue running through here because that's enough of an avenue. I might add one in from there stretching to there, but again, it's not necessary. I don't think it would be necessary. But hey, we never know. So maybe we have a avenue going from there to there, and we can change up these roads to bicycle lanes and such now, but for now I'm just going to use this. As I said, I'm not looking for the best road layout. I just want something that looks nice. But I definitely want a higher density road on this, because this will be up to our main building. We want to add in sport complex and all that as well. So let's go something like that. A one-way road would be great. So maybe downgrade this to something like this. But you know what? No. Let's leave this with tree-studded area. So now we want to have a university. Let's add in university building right up there. So now we unlock all of those additional things, which is great, don't get me wrong, but hey, it could be better. I say as I can't think of a reason why it could be, or how it could be better. I'm going to extend that out by 2. And let me pause this quickly, because we need to connect up the water pipes before people start screaming at me. Okay, so now we have a basic building in for the university. Let's add in a couple more buildings, shall we? So let's add in a study hall right next door, and a study hall. Hey, you can add it in there as well. Great. A bit of a noob thing, but I didn't know that, to be honest. So I'm going to add in the 2-lane roads with the bicycle paths going through there. And bicycle path going through there, and I'm leaving a bit of space for pathways, normal pedestrian pathways, as you can see there. Now that's a bit finicky, but let's see if we can move it up just a bit. A unicorn whisper. Is that enough space now? Yes, it is. So we can get that connected up again. And now we can do a bit of work on this. Would be great if we could connect that up as well. Now it's being difficult. But hey, it's a way for people to get across there. So we have 2 study halls, now we need dormitories. Just as a guideline, I'm going to place in these 2 like that. And then we can add in the dormitories. That's not too bad. And not too bad looking as well. So how many pixels are blocks on it? 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna leave another one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe through there. Something like that. Let's see if we can get these dorms placed on here with a bit of space left for a pedestrian pathway going through there. Great! Okay, so now we have that going for us, which is nice. We have enough dormitories, so let's add in the additional buildings that we need now. I'm going to add in groundskeeping. I like for a futsal club for all fans, players and coaches to share. So let's add in that. Let's add in university groundskeeping on both sides. And now we need to let this run to unlock more things. We have dormitories, we have study halls, we have that. School of Law, there's groundskeeping. Let's add in the School of Law. Is there enough space over here without deforming the terrain too much? Yeah, we can live with that. But let's soften this just a teeny bit. Let's extend that terrain just a little bit more. And now it's easier to soften it up. Still need a bit of work over here, but that's fine. That's a-okay. You know what, something like that. And now, as everyone is screaming at me, let's continue our water pipes around there. Electricity is fine, it's connected up to there, which is great. So now that's sorted out. So we have a basic, we have a School of Law in. We have a couple of pathways, but we'll place in a bit more. And everything that we can unlock now is unlocked and placed. So our campus attractiveness is great. Let's do a first one. Let's do a dissertation, which is fine. Student healthcare, and let's go free lunch. And visiting scholars for our policies. Now that's it. I'm going to leave this for the basic buildings, and we can add in more buildings on this side. But for now, we need space for some museums and, you know, sport buildings. So I think we can go for this side for all of this. Away from the majority of people, and it's close to it's adjacent to the highway, which is great because then there's noise, yes, but it won't impact the citizens too much. So maybe let's extend it on road on that side. We have a bit more space for these larger buildings, and hopefully we have enough space. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. There's basically just for one that might be a bit of a problem. I'm not going to run it from there, don't panic too much. I just wanted that as a guideline to get a road perpendicular to that. So we can disconnect that. Now get these roads connected up. You know what? Let's get that going straight through. Ay, ay, ay. Where's that node? Extend it up straight through there. So people can drive past our nuclear power plant on the way to the station or the stadiums. Okay, there we go. It's something like that. Now we can add in a couple of stadiums. I'm gonna try and squeeze them in as tight as possible. So let's see which building is the smallest. So let's go for the Aquatic Center first. American football. baseball park, we may generate too much traffic with this. That's always a possibility. But we are going to add in some buildings. You know what? First up, before we get that, let's switch all of these off for now. I don't want them eating into our money. And we can do something about that now. Let's first have a look at our airport. We are just not making enough money to cover that. But it's 50% used, so let's see if that can increase a bit. Otherwise we can play around with the ticket prices. Make this a bit more attractive at the end of the day. You might want to add in car rentals, but that's okay for now. So what I wanted to do was get a monorail. Where's a monorail? There we go. So is that a 2-lane? Wait, 1. Yes it is. So let's take out that bit of road and see if we can get this bad boy in there. And if it will let us do something a bit sensible, hey? Yeah, it's not too shabby. Get that connected up. And we might have to place in pedestrian path or a bicycle pathway between the two, but that's fine. Or just a normal one like that. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Maybe run it through there. And get that connected up as well. I know that's a bit skew, but hey, for now it's fine. I know the building is turned off. Let's turn you off as well. Okay, so we have... we have American football, we have a baseball park, we need the track and field, and we need a basketball. Wait. We got the Aquatic Center, we have baseball, and we have American football. So we need the basketball. And the track and field. Yeah, that's definitely skew. So let's get a bit of road going through here. Let me first get this sorted out again, because that's going to bother me. I think it did the same thing again. Yep. Don't know why this is. I think that might be the issue. For that, but there. Yep, that was a problem. So now we have a baseball field right there, or a track and field, sorry. Now we need the basketball. Great if we can get that there. But hey, let's do it something like that. Hopefully they'll still be able to use this. Get that moved up. Get you scoot it over. And let's move you up as well. You don't have to be so far to that side. I'm just going to leave that bit of road for now. Might be an issue, but I don't think it will. As far as I know, pedestrians can use, or bicycles can use that, so that's not too big an issue. So now we have the 5 sporting complexes there. As soon as we can unlock these, we can place these buildings. I'm going to extend the campus area to the other side as well. To the side, so we can build on that side as well. I'm not going to build any buildings or... not buildings, any residential or any of the RCI on that side. But I can do a bit on this side. Get that connected up. I'm going to use the Old Town policy. Just to stop people from using this as a way to get from this side to that side. I don't really want to have that hassle. And I don't want any zoning along this bit of road. So I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to place in Pedestrian Pathways just along here. Just to stop people from using this, or for zoning on that side. And now I can get this a little bit, tiny bit closer to there. And as I said, I don't want zoning off of or along this avenue. I'm going to do something like that. And on this side, just going to do that so I can take that bit out right there. And I didn't go close enough. So I can just connect these ones up. That's fine. Leave a bit of space. Didn't leave enough. And I know there's no need for additional pedestrian pathways in between, because we can add ones running through there, and these blocks aren't too large so that people will actually need to get from one side to the other, or between the buildings. That's what I wanted to say. So a lot of vehicles going through here. Let's switch this off. Take a look at our traffic. Down to 85, which isn't great, but that's fine. We might have to rework this a bit, but I think for now this will suffice. Let's get that down. And let's add in stop signs on this side, these sides. Something like that. That will probably work, but we'll see. I think for now let's just take that off so the traffic can start to flow, then we can worry about that later on. I say as I forget everything. Just going to use a bit of that just to get this So we can do a bit of zoning of it. Sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained now because this dog is really snoring behind me. And we have that. That's turned off. Now as soon as we start this, it's gonna get really busy. So I'm really contemplating in adding in a small road connecting everything up. Or placing these buildings off of small roads along here. So let's see. Will this work, or is that a bit too close? Let's take these off and see if this might work a bit easier or a bit better. Probably not, but we'll see. So if people want to go to this area, then they can use that bit of road. I'm just going to go at I'm not going to keep track of which building is which and which one did we just delete. Let's just go in here and replace the buildings. So Aquatic Center just got destroyed. The American football, you see that's a problem, now there's not enough space. And the baseball park just got destroyed. Is there enough space to maybe extend that and get the American football field in like that? Just enough space. Let's take a quick peek at this. I'm going to add in stop signs along here. Now let's get all these buildings up and running. I really need to add in, where is it now? A metro station. A metro line in here as well. Just through there. And I'm going to rework this bit right there. So let's get that off for now. And let's connect this bit up to here. I can do a better connection over there, but for now that's fine. Or not really fine, but hey, we can make it work. And now don't want to create a new line, just want to add in a stop there and add in a stop there. Okay, so now we have a metro connection as well. We're gonna upgrade this bit of road so we can have monorails through here. Something like that. Great. Now we need to add in just a little. Okay, let's upgrade this road first. That bit's not necessary. I'm not going to have a monorail go through there. Is that the normal one? Yeah. Let's get this connected up to there. And now we can upgrade this bit of road as well. And get this going behind these buildings. Sorry, I was a bit quiet there. I didn't intend to get quiet there. It just happened. And connect that up. And then maybe connect that up. With that in mind, I think it's not necessary to have these bits of road be yeah, that's fine. That's a-okay. So now we need a monorail station. Maybe along there. And then maybe we can try and connect this up like that. Hopefully that's not too much of an angle. It's a bit of a waste to have a monorail just end here, but we can always extend it and add in monorail stations later on to other areas of the city. But I think for now that's fine. Not really looking to add into too much in the way of monorail. But do we want to add in a metro line? I think it might be something to consider, because we want to have the connectivity between these areas. So I'm going to add in just a simple pathway going through here, so we can add in this dead end metro station line there. We can add in, it would have been great if we could add in a metro line there, but the slope is too steep, which is, I guess, fine. Add one in there. You know what, no, let's add one in on this side. It's just nonsense now at this stage. And add one in there as well. So let's get that connected up. And hopefully we'll do something sensible. Not really, but that's fine. I don't expect this line to be really useful. I don't know why I actually built it, so let's take it out. I know we just built it, and you might be irritated with me, but I just want people using our public transport. I don't want the traffic mess at the end of the day in that area up here. And it will get messy, because people are idiots. Go from there to there and then back. Might interfere with each other, but Yeah, I think it's fine for now. We can see that it's a bit of a problem later on. So bus lines. You can always add in a bus line or two. That's always helpful. So let's add one in going through here, shall we? Don't want it to stop there. I want it to continue onwards and stop over there and then get back to this area. That's the only two stops, so I'm not going to add in another line. But what I will do now is add in pedestrian pathways through here. Actually take that out. What's the issue now? I don't know what's the issue there. Is it this extra metro line? Yeah, let's just delete it. Okay, that's fine. We have pedestrian pathways through there. Let's add a couple through here. Will that be enough? There's a monorail and a metro station right there. We have vehicles using all these roads, which is fine. We need water through here. For our football stadium. Our American football stadium. And we need to get this connected up to everything. Electricity. So that will be fine. Everything's connected up now. Everything's operating, which is great. People can use the bus lines or the bicycle lanes there. But we need more bicycle lanes on this side. Actual fact, you can use a bit of everything around there. I'm just going to get this line to snake its way through here and connect up to that. Hopefully they can cross over from there to there, but we'll see. Yeah, people are actually using this. The metro station, in fact, but I'm not sure about the monorail. Two vehicles, 0 passengers. We might want to change this up a bit, but we'll see. Maybe people will start using this. But let's take it down to 1 and leave it like that. For the last time, let's go and check on our airport. Actually at a loss now. So let's decrease the ticket price, shall we? Let's make this 0. Or let's make it a +4. Let's see if people are using this a bit more now. It's running at full speed. So let's see if we can get a bit of cash made out of this. As you can see, we're at least making some income, which is great, but we can always do it a bit more. Traffic is fine through there. Traffic's at 84%, and it's mostly because of this now. And going into the city because of, I believe, this area here. So we might want to add in the Old Town policy for this district. It's people going to the... yeah, the sporting complexes. I thought this might happen, but we'll see if that's a continuous trend. We might just have to do something, or try and do something about this. But this will be the end of this episode. Quickly checking there. Making a bit more cash, but hey, that's fine. We're at least making a bit. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.